everyone, Mrs Sutton here with another story for you. It's be another one of the Oi books. This time we're going to be looking at Oi Cat by Kes Gray and Jim Field. Before we start though, I check if you're listening. And we're going to do a different game today, so listen carefully to the rules. In this game, you do what I say and not what I do. So if I say, touch your nose, you touch your nose and not the ears like I am. Let's see if you can do it. So listen carefully. So, touch your nose, touch your chin, touch your eyes, touch your shoulders, touch your elbows, touch your mouth, touch your eyes, touch your ears, touch your lips, touch your head, touch your knees, and touch your cheeks. How did you do? Did you manage to do it? This time, don't listen to me. You copy what I do, don't do what I say. Okay, opposite this time. So copy the actions, ignore my instructions. Let's see if you can do it. Ready? And hands on shoulders, hands on heads, hands on chins, hands on ears, hands on eyes, hands on head, hands on neck, hands on cheeks, hands on toes, hands on knees, hands on shoulders. How'd you do? Tricky, isn't it? Good listening, everyone. Right, let's go back to our story. So we've had Oi Frog, we've had Oi Dog, now it's time to see what happens in Oi Cat. Oi, cat, step away from the gnat, said the frog. You see the cat is swatting all the gnats to the fly swat. But I hate gnats, said the cat. Gnats are all nasty and nibbly, and they keep biting me on the bottom. Why do you keep sitting on them then? Asked the dog. Why don't you just sit on a mat instead? Because the frogs changed the rules, sighed the cat. Remember? That's right, smiled the frog. I've changed the rules. Dogs used to sit on frogs, and now they sit on logs. And cats used to sit on mats, but now they sit on gnats. It's a shame you're not a pony, said the dog. If you were a pony, you could sit on some macaroni. Just my luck, sighed the cat. A macaroni won't nibble your bottom, said the dog. Will you stop talking about my bottom, said the cat. My bottom is none of your business. If you were a chick, you could sit on a brick, said the frog. If you were a vole, you could sit on a bowl. If you were a leech, you could sit on a peach. If you were a duck, you could sit on a truck. Well, I'm not a chick, am I? Frowned the cat. Or a vole, or a leech, or a duck. You're a cat, said the dog. On a gnat, smiled the frog. And rules are rules. If you were an alpaca, you could sit on a cream cracker, said the dog. If you were a mink, you could sit on the sink. If you were an armadillo, you could sit on a pillow. A lovely, soft, comfy pillow. If you were a lark, you could sit on a shark, said the frog. Unbelievable, said the cat. If you were a shrimp, you could sit on a chimp, said the dog. If you were a bunny, you could sit on some honey. If you were a pheasant, you could sit on a present. If you were a troll, you could sit on a doll. Whatever he sits on, it has to rhyme with cat, said the frog. Perhaps you could sit on a bat, said the dog. Instead of a mat or a gnat, you could sit on a cricket bat or a baseball bat or a softball bat. No, bats sit on bats, said the frog. What if you were a kitty rather than a cat, said the dog. If you were a kitty, you could sit on something pretty, like a pretty flamingo or some pretty colourful streamers. No, dingoes sit on flamingos, crows sit on bows, and lemurs sit on streamers. How about a mog, said the dog. If you were a mog, you could sit on a clog or a cog. No, hogs sit on cogs, said the frog, and cogs when there's a shortage of clogs. Wait a moment, smiled the cat. If I was a mog, I could sit on a... What has she thought of? Step away from the frog, frowned the frog. Yes, no one can sit on a frog, nodded the dog. It has to be something that rhymes with frog, or mog, or clog, or cog. Said the cat. What else rhymes with mog, frog, clog and cog? Let me think. Gog, jog, bog, pog, rog, sog, tog, og, vog, zog and quog. Not sure they're all real words. I think some of those are Bigu words. Dog, said the dog. Dog rhymes with frog and mog and clog and cog. So it does, smiled the cat. So it does, clapped the frog. I wish I hadn't said that, said the dog. And look what happens. Here's our dog. And up. There's the mog. Sat on top, there's that cat. So that's the end of our story today. I hope you enjoyed it and all the rhyming words. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.